As the 2024 election nears in the United States, the economy is once again at the center of us voters' minds. Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump are offering distinct economic visions. Our next report explores how these differing strategies could impact Americans' wallets and financial futures.
As with past US election, the economy remains a big factor in 2024. Vice President Kamala Harris promises an opportunity economy focused on targeted tax cuts, healthcare reform, and green energy. Former President Donald Trump is pushing for tax reductions, especially for American-made products, and a tariff-heavy trade policy. We focus on economic plans for the candidates to understand who Americans trust more with their financial prospects. Trump and Harris have laid out an array of ideas, each claiming their measure would strengthen the economy and improve people's lives. The vice president has promised to end federal income taxes on tips to woo hospitality and service workers in key battleground states like Nevada. Tips would remain subject to payroll taxes under Harris's plan. Her campaign said she would work with Congress on a proposal that would set income limits and include measures to prevent fraud. On the other hand, Trump has rolled out a series of targeted tax breaks, including eliminating federal taxes on tips, Social Security benefits, and overtime pay. Trump was the first candidate to promise an end to taxes on tips, floating it at a Valley in Las Vegas about 2 months earlier than Harris.
We have a special tax that here is going to do, I think, quite well. It's called no tax on tips.
The vice president has promised to provide tax relief to 100 million Americans, particularly the middle class. Her plan centers on reviving or extending several temporary measures that Biden and congressional Democrats enacted. Harris's proposal would restore the American Rescue Plan's popular expansion of the child tax credit to as much as $3,600, up from $2,000 per child, and call for it to be made permanent. The enhancement was only in effect in 2021. Trump unveiled measures aimed at helping Americans. Trump said he would temporarily cap credit card interest rates at around 10%, which is less than half the current rate. He also promised to make the interest paid on car loans fully tax deductible, similar to the popular existing deduction for mortgage interest. This, he said, would help senior citizens and their family members. Trump has said he would push for tax credit for family caregivers. Harris hasn't specified whether she would add any new tariffs if elected, but the Biden-Harris administration has kept most of the tariffs Trump imposed when he was in office. Looks like by April, Trump has said that if elected again, he will impose an across-the-board tariff of either 10 or 20% on every import coming into the US, as well as a tariff upward of 60% on all Chinese imports. Trump claims that tariffs will boost American manufacturing, create jobs, and bring in billions of dollars to help pay for other policy initiatives. Paris has criticized Trump's new plan for across-the-board tariffs, which many studies show would result in higher inflation. The vice president has a three-part plan aimed at addressing the nation's housing shortage, parts of which build on proposals that Biden has already unveiled. First time among the key provisions are providing lying up to $25,000 in down payment support and a $10,000 tax credit for first-time home buyers. The plan would allow for more than 1 million first-time buyers per year, including first-generation home buyers, to access the funds. Trump has not rolled out a formal housing proposal, but has talked on the campaign trail about ways he help homeowners. Trump has promised to make housing more affordable and boost supply by deregulating some laws. Thanks for watching this video.